Hello, welcome to New Vision TV News. I am Roy Fenaseje. Now, the heavy rains currently pounding the country have not come as a surprise, for this is the season. Easter has always been celebrated during the rainy season in the region. So why are the storms and rain waters wreaking havoc? New Vision TV explains why.
It is that time of the year that rain is expected to be at its heaviest in Uganda. It is commonly referred to as the long rains. It has been known before colonialism, when the months were known by their vernacular names. It has also been known since independence over half a century, but the March-April rain still takes Ugandans by surprise. The country's preparedness for the havoc caused by rain has been caused by a number of factors. In the urban area, it has a lot to do with the haphazard physical development. Drainage for carrying the rainwater to the lake has not been adequately constructed. Worse still, a lot of site clearance has taken place on the hills, driving a lot of soil down to block the inadequate drainage.
Wamu ne bapunza abayuwayo w'ettaka ne bateekawo enguudo ezigenda okutuuka gye bakolera ne wesanga nti ate enguudo ezo ziziyizza amazzi okutambula.
Kampala had a natural drainage in the name of Nakivubo Channel with its system of tributaries that has been messed up. The city drainage has further been messed up by the dirty and filthy habits of people living and working in the city who dump everything and anything in the drainage channels. Millions of dollars borrowed to construct the drainage have thus literally gone down the drain. Upcountry, in the countryside, the situation is not very different. Unregulated cultivation around water bodies has also led to their degradation. In some cases, entire rivers have been diverted by gradual abuse. Reckless cutting of vegetation has caused the slow death of some water bodies. Cultivation of swamps, natural reservoirs in the water cycle has also been a major disruption. The abuse of wetlands has now taken a new and more dangerous level, with mechanized equipment said to be owned by Chinese used to mine sand in wetlands like Rela. With these and other abuses, the National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, is mandated to protect the interests of the country, future generations and humanity. However, the authority does not seem to be well equipped to do so. For example, while the use of Kavera below 30 microns was banned a decade ago, NEMA's efforts to effect the ban have been thwarted by business and political interests. As the blockage of drainage continues to choke and flood Uganda, does NEMA have the plan to try and fulfill its mandate so that Ugandans can bequeath a good country to the next generation?
Moving on, the Army Court has ordered the embattled former Bubulu West MP Tony Nsubga Kipoi to be transferred from Luzira Prison to Makinde Military Police Barracks. In a special sitting on Wednesday, the General Court-Martial, chaired by Lieutenant General Andrew Guti, made the decision after prosecutors Major Raphael Mugisha say that Kipois be transferred from Luzira prisons. Lieutenant Guti ruled that Kipoi be transferred. On Monday, Kipoi had been remanded to Luzira prisons until April 24th. In other news, she has been studying fashion design for only 2.5 years, but Alice Amonge learned enough to be able to take first prize at the French fashion show that took place at the French embassy's residence in Nakasero on Tuesday night, and with it a chance to go to Paris and study fashion with the best. Among his winning design was a fusion of French and Uganda fashion and had elements of the traditional busuti together with chitenje and asachi made from backcloth. The fashion show was part of this year's France-Uganda Friendship Week and featured designs from Uganda's Ricud Fashion School and the École du Paris from France. It followed a workshop at the school premises in Katwe with Paris' best Ugandans. And in our sports news, the High Court has fined Fufa Super League 50 million shillings for contempt of court. Yesterday, the High Court Judge Margaret Oguli-Oma, also the Deputy Head of the Civil Division of High Court, directed Fufa League to pay the money within 30 days without fail. Kitandwe and Fufa Super League were dragged to court by former NTV journalist Alfred Odong, accusing Kitandwe of receiving 10% commission of the $1.9 billion Azam Media invested in Fufa Super League on his behalf. Odong was represented by Paul Godfrey Maringa, who claims that he initiated the deal between Azam Media and Fufa Super League, but Kitandwe fronted himself on his behalf and hence wrongfully received his commission. The judge also directed Kitandwe to pay 10 million shillings within 30 days for receiving the money after court stopped him, or else be committed to civil remand for 6 months. The court order was issued on April 12, 2016, but records indicate that Kitandwe received the money on April 19, 2016. You're still watching New Vision TV, and in our Daily Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at Rakai town. Rakai district is located in the southern part of Uganda. Rakai town is about 65 kilometers southwest of Masaka, the largest town in the sub-region. Rakai borders Lyantonde in the northwest, Rengo in the north, Kalangala in the east, Tanzania in the south, and Insinjiro in the west.
This is an area view of Rakai town. This town is one of the symbols that truly represent a country that has agriculture as its backbone. And yes, the backbone of Uganda is agriculture. Some of the residents of Rakai are known to be farmers, as you can barely miss a garden at every homestead you come across. The infrastructure that enables transportation of their goods is also under construction, though most of it is helping them gain profits from their hard work. Rakai people commonly speak Luganda because they are from the Bantu ethnic group.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug. I am Ruthi Naseje.